Morning guys, July 5th, 2023. So then we got a call from a guy, I've worked for him before. I believe he's got a carrier AC system there, 410A. And I know it's a leaker. And he called me in regards to checking it out and see what's going on with it. And I told him I could juice it up for now, but he ain't gonna get no coil replaced today, that's for sure. He hasn't had it off for a day or so. He shut it off. It wasn't working anyway, so we'll go over there and we'll see how low it is. If it's not crazy low, we might juice it up. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be 90 today, so you don't want to leave the people without cooling. Let's go over there and see how bad it is. I worked for this guy before. It's a Heil. It's definitely 410. I don't know what year it is. It's an 11 or a 10. Put our gauges on it, see what it's doing. Don't seem to be spinning too fast. All right. Yeah. See, we're right here. We're 90 on our suction. This is 410. See, we're at 90. Can you see that? Yep. Yep. That's below 100, so it's going to ice like that. See, we're at 5 here. Yep. On our subcooling. Yep. That's going to be around 9 or 10, so we're low on charge. Okay. And the superheat's high. See, our superheat, you got a TXV here. So that at 90 right there, that's below freezing. So let me get some gas in it, and then I'll show you what 90 is on a PT chart. It's low. It's not crazy low, but a little low. Yeah, a little low. Okay. Not bad.
That is a sign of shortness.
Yeah, so see, we're 93 there. It's still too low. You run it like that, it's got a good chance of icing. I'm going to show you why. See, we're 93 there?
Yep.
And it's not crazy bad. So we'll put some gas in it. We'll bring that, see that 4.6? We're going to bring that up to like 9 or 10, and then we'll see what we're doing after that, okay?
Okay.
So I've been checking like my oxygen. I got that little finger thing.
The pulse ox, yep.
And I've been, you know, doing the sleep machine, and then I every so often I check that if I get up. That's how I found out that Mother Mass were giving me problems, because they were working fine if I was sitting on my back, but as soon as I turn over and I put the pillow on one side, they cut off flow.
Yeah. There's no alarm on your machine?
I didn't turn that on.
Yeah, because like, sometimes the alarms will go crazy on you, yeah.
Maybe that's what I should have did, put the alarm on.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, because the alarms, like there's like a leak alarm, there's, you know, obstruction of flow.
But anyway, I'm figuring it out here as I go.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to put a little juice in it. Not crazy low, but it's a little low. Alright, so we were 94. I'm going to show you what 94 is on the PT chart. 94 at 410A. 410A is the third one in. See it?
Yep.
So, what do they say, 94?
Yeah.
95 is 29 degrees. So it's lower than freezing, right?
Yep.
That's why I said you're going to be above 100. 100's around 31. So once we dial this in, I'm going to show you the difference. Feel the heat coming out. It's not really, not bad. But
yeah.
once I get the refrigerant, it's going to be a lot hotter.
Yeah, I can already tell the difference.
So I am putting some in it. This should have a TXV, so we're going to set it by subcooling, and then the TXV should regulate the superheat. Let's just dial it in. 10. We'll give it a little bit more. got good suction on this thing at 145, I'll tell you. You see it dripping water there?
Yep.
That's all the moisture from the house coming out. That's all the humidity out of the air coming out there. See it? It's probably leaking upstairs in the evaporator, most likely, up in there's a coil. Now, what kind of unit do you got upstairs? Is it? Do you have baseboard heat, or you got?
I have baseboard.
You got baseboard heat, so it's strictly cooling. It's not heating and cooling.
Right. Yep.
It's strictly. So the evaporator upstairs is like this coil. That's what's leaking.
Oh, all right. Can that just be?
I might be able to get that coil.
Okay.
Maybe. Alright, so we got our subcoolant at 12 there, see it?
Yep.
So superheat at 9 is being regulated with the TXV. I put a little extra in there because it is a leaker. And we got 145 on the suction, which is fine. See it? It might stable out, but that's where the charge needs to be. Feel this coming out.
Oh yeah, it's all hot air now.
That's what we want. That's good right there. See it? Well, right there on the charge. Suction's great. And you got to keep your filters clean, and then the super is being regulated with there's a TXV up there that's regulating the superheat. It all looks good right there.
How type of way they practice, like my way or the highway type shit.
And then I go see this one guy, right?
And they're wrong a lot of the times. They make misdiagnoses. They fuck up a lot.
So my doctor says if you want to go for a sleep study, he says get a hold of my secretary and she'll make an appointment for you. So you know, I've been snoring like a fucking beached whale, so I figure I better go get this checked, right? Because I keep losing my girlfriends over it.
Yeah.
They keep, you know, complaining about the snoring.
Right.
Well, I don't blame them. So I called to get a sleep study. A week goes by, she never calls. The sleep study's gonna call me. I call her back. She said, oh, they usually get right on it. She called again. 3 times I called. Took them 3 weeks to call me back.
Yep.
Then the appointment's for 4 months away.
Oh, Jesus. Like, what am I gonna do until then, you know?
So,
God.
then I get a call a couple of weeks later, they had a cancellation, I go and do it.
Oh, good.
But then,
That's insane.
then I get this sleep study done. The lady says, he'll call you in a week, the doctor. 2 weeks go by, no call. So then I called my doctor back up again. I said, hey, what's up? I need a sleep doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send you to a specialist, he says. He's calling me to fix his air conditioning. I says, well, you want me to fix your AC, but you can't help me to get this shit straightened out, you know?
Right? My God.
So then I go see the sleep doctor. He tells me he can't read the study because it's not his.
Oh my God. That's. I don't know. They can read it. They just choose not to. You know, it's like, oh, I want it on my system.
So then I said, well, I gotta go see another doctor. He didn't fucking help me either, that dumb shit. Just...
It's not hard to read. All it is basically a line graph, and it shows you the period of sleep that you're on. It'll have dips, you know, in the line, or it'll show events. It's really not hard.
Well, I did get a copy of it. The last page said 46 events per hour obstructive, internal 3 hits an hour, and mix 2 hits an hour.
Yep.
So I got all 3.
Yeah.
They're complex, right?
Yeah.
Feel that.
Sometimes too.